Amy with A to Z Stamping, and today I'm doing a card for you using the It Starts With Art stamp set. This is a cute little set. It says, you paint my world with happiness, follow your art, you make everything sparkle, let's stay up late and craft. I love that. I'm going to use that today. And then there's these pens and clips and puffy paint and buttons and ribbon. It's really a cute set. So let me show you this card I came up with. All right. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our stamping. So I just have a scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock here, and I'm going to stamp the ribbon just using Memento ink because we're going to cut it out with the coordinating dies. So I'm going to stamp that. Sorry about that. I'm going to stamp that right here. Okay, and let me grab my chamois and clean that off. Okay. And that's all. Actually, I'm going to need my ink again, but I'll set that aside for now. All right, so the coordinating dies are called the, what are they called? They're called the Arts and Crafts dies. So you can see there's a bunch of different dies and borders and stuff like that. So I'm going to actually be using the one that cuts this guy out right here. And you can use our dies with any die cut machine you have. I have a Big Shot, so let me go ahead and grab that out. And I'm just going to lay this down and line it up right on there. So I want to line it up best I can. There will be a little bit of a white border around it. So I'm going to get it lined up. Let's see, that doesn't look right. There we go. Get it lined up best I can. Put my top plate. Oops, I have it backwards. I think I've done that before. So you got to look at my arm and run it through. It's that simple. All right. So let me set that back aside. All right, so then when we're done, it looks just like this. Okay, so next thing I want to do is I want to actually color this. So I grabbed 3 of my Stampin' Right markers. I have, let's see, I have the Blushing Bride marker. So I'm going to color this in. I'm going to color these little stripes of this ribbon down here. And finish this. The Stampin' Right markers are great for coloring. All right, and then I have the, what do we call you? Crushed curry. And I'm going to do, actually I'm going to do the crushed curry here on this ribbon. Changing my card up a little bit on the fly. All right, and then I have Pacific Point marker. And the markers come in the color family, so they will be listed at the bottom of your screen. This Pacific Point, let's see, this might be kind of dark, but that's okay. We're gonna go for it. And I'm just gonna color this in all the way around. Okay, so the markers are great for watercoloring also, and using your blender pen. If you were gonna watercolor, you wouldn't want to use your Memento ink. You would have wanted to use your StazOn ink. But the Memento ink is fine if you're just coloring it in with the markers. They're not quite as silky and smooth as the blends, which are alcohol-based markers. So there is a difference, but you can use the markers, obviously, for coloring in. Okay. Then I'm going to grab my basic black marker, and I just want to kind of darken the outline here. Just to kind of brighten the white a little bit. Oh, I forgot to color part of the ribbon. Okay, I'll go back and get that in a second. Come on. So trace. There we go. So see, it just kind of brightens it up a little bit. I forgot part of my ribbon. Right here. There we go. Okay, and you'll see why I chose these colors. Just a second. So there's our cute little spools of ribbon. So I'm going to set that aside. So I'm actually going to grab our card base here. So I have a piece of a Blushing Bride cardstock, and it's cut at 8.5 by 5.5. So I'm just going to fold it over. Grab my bone folder here. Okay. Next, I grabbed a piece of designer series paper from the Follow Your Art suite. So this is a really cute suite. It has lots of arts and craft paper, and this is cute. So I wanted to use this right here, which you can see pulls the Crushed Curry, the Blushing Bride, the Pacific Point. So that's where I came up with those colors. And this piece of cards are of designer series paper is 4 by 3. And it's gonna go right on the top. Otherwise, I'm not sure I would have ever put all these colors together. But I like it. It's nice and colorful. Okay. So that's going to go right here. Then I have a piece of Calypso Coral cardstock. Just a little scrap piece that measures 4 by 1. And I'm going to stick some adhesive there. And this is going to go right over the top. Right here. Okay. All right. So I grabbed my layering circles dies, and I used 1 circle and 1 scalloped circle. Circles are great for that. And I cut the circle out in Whisper White, and I cut the scalloped out in the Coastal Cabana. That's the other color in there. So that's how I got those with the layering circles. And I'm going to go ahead and mount this right on top of the Coastal Cabana. And then we're going to grab our cute little spool, and I'm going to stick some mini dimensionals on the back here. So 1, 2, oh, that one's done. Let's grab another one, 3 and 4. Okay. All right, and this is going to go right on the top, the spool. All right, and let me stick some adhesive on the back of this guy. He's gonna go, oops, let's not glue it to my table. He's gonna go right here. All right, so then I'm gonna grab that cute little sentiment, let's stay up late and craft. And I'll grab my Memento ink back out, and ink that up, and he's just gonna stamp right here. Cute, right? Oh, and it's a little bit crooked, and I'm okay with that. I don't mind when there's little imperfections because then it shows it's homemade. All right, so there's that. And then to finish it off, I have these little dots. These are in Calypso Coral. It's at the bottom of your screen what they're called. I always forget the different names of the different packs. And I'm actually going to grab my Take a Pick tool, and I'm going to unscrew my die brush that I have in there, and I'm going to screw in the putty. Okay, whoops, come on, pull the top off. And I'm going to stick the little dots. Come on. Watch me stick it to my table. I'm going to stick my little dots right here. So I got 1. And, oops. Okay. Now, see, it's the curse of the camera. I have no trouble with this tool ever. Well, maybe the issue is my putty. There we go. And I'm going to stick a little dot here. And I'm going to stick a little dot here. There we go. And that is my card. Let's stay up late and craft. Isn't that so cute? And here's one I did earlier. So I reversed the color of the ribbon. That's the only change I made. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you'll check out the It Starts With Art stamp set. And I hope you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks, guys. Bye.